Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 11, 2023. People will die in the streets. Gaza dreads onset of winter as disease rises. Why Wagner is winning hearts in the Central African Republic. How the war changed Russia's climate agenda. Israel-Gaza war, video shows Gaza detainees allegedly surrendering guns. What we know. BBC, Israel struggles to spin the war to their advantage. Marwan Bashara. Al Jazeera English. Images of arrested Gazans in underwear uncomfortable, but they were detained for a reason. Official. The Times of Israel, Netanyahu's advisor on photos of stripped Palestinians. It's the Middle East, it's warmer here. Middle East Eye, images of stripped, bound Gazans prompt concern. Israeli official, won't happen anymore. Zelenskiy to visit Washington in bid to break Senate deadlock on Ukraine aid. The Guardian, Zelensky to visit White House for war aid talks with Biden. The Telegraph, Biden calls Zelensky to White House amid new push to convince lawmakers for Kyiv aid. The Independent, Zelensky to meet U.S. President Joe Biden, House Speaker as aid stumbles. Al Jazeera English, Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 656. Biden under scrutiny after bypassing Congress to supply tank shells to Israel. The Guardian, heavy fighting rages in Gaza as U.S. sends more tank ammunition to Israel. Hampstead Highgate Express, U.S. approves emergency $106 million arms sale to Israel. MSNBC, Blinken defends bypassing Congress to sell weapons to Israel. Zelensky faces key tests to re-energize West's support for Ukraine. BBC, Ukraine's Zelensky visits Argentina in bid to win support from Global South. Voice of America, VOA News, Ukrainian, French presidents discuss next defense package to strengthen Ukraine's firepower. Anadolu Agency, English, Zelensky hails Argentina's new beginning at Milei inauguration. France 24 English, Ukraine's Zelensky in Argentina, promoting peace plan to Latin leaders. Greek woman mauled to death by her neighbor's 3 shepherd dogs. UN chief vows to go on seeking ceasefire in Gaza despite US veto. The Guardian, US block of Security Council resolution morally corrupt, says Amnesty International chief. France 24 English, UN Secretary-General will not give up on push for Israel-Gaza ceasefire. ITV News. ITV News, former ministers attack Britain's decision to abstain on UN Palestine vote. The Telegraph, Geography class, US vetoes UN resolution calling for immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Mar-a-Lago, the billion-dollar question at heart of Trump fraud trial. BBC, Donald Trump pulls out of giving evidence at New York fraud trial at 11th hour. Sky News, Trump will not testify as scheduled in civil fraud trial. The New York Times, Donald Trump cancels plans to testify at civil fraud trial in New York. Mystery of missing £637,000 ring at the Ritz solved, after it's found in a very unusual place. Sky News, Paris Ritz finds missing €750,000 ring in vacuum cleaner bag. The Guardian, ring stolen from Ritz found inside a vacuum cleaner. The Times, diamonds in the vacuum cleaner. Paris luxury Ritz hotel finds guests missing ring. Australia to halve immigration intake, toughen English test for students. BBC, Australia targets students as migration hits 500,000. The Times, we are hurtling towards 1 million international students in Australia. Migration changes will only slow this growth, not stop it. The Conversation, Australia News Today, immigration cuts, Albanese tested, foreign homebuyer fee. Javier Milei sworn in as president in tipping point for Argentina. The Guardian, Javier Milei, new president tells Argentina shock treatment looms. BBC, Argentina's Javier Milei cites Hanukkah at inauguration, gifts menorah to Zelensky. The Times of Israel, Argentina's Javier Milei tells nation to brace for painful economic shock. Al Jazeera English, the lessons to take from Javier Milei's Argentina. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.